Hey everyone, so I want to do this video for you because this is a frequently asked question that I get asked probably at least a lot. I just get a lot ever since I did the video of piercing my own septum. Basically, did it get infected? How did you clean it after? And stuff like that. So I thought I would cover a couple of questions in this video to tell you what I did, and this isn't necessarily the right way. By no means do I recommend you piercing your own septum yourself. I would recommend going to a professional piercer or something like that because yeah, you have a higher risk of an infection with doing it yourself, especially if you don't use the right needles. I didn't use the right needles or anything like that, and I was lucky enough that I didn't get infected. It was kind of like at the spur of the moment kind of thing that I was like, you know what, I'm going to do this myself. Yeah, so I've had it for I think like 2.5 months now, almost 3 months, and I would have to say it hurt, or I felt like it was still really healing for a whole month, and to be quite honest, it was kind of uncomfortable. You couldn't move it very much because like the healing would like get crusties and stuff. I cleaned it like 3 times a day with just salt water. So I would like mix salt water in like a little dish or something like that, and I would like put my nose in it. I know, it's so weird. And then I'd like clean it with Q-tips, and when I was in the shower I'd make sure that I'd rinse it really well, and I did not touch it. Like, you don't want to touch it. Like, you don't want to be like frigging around with it like as it's healing, because your hands have germs on them. You are going to be risking way worse of infection if you keep playing with it, even though it's new to you and you always just want to like touch it and stuff like that. Now I can go ahead and touch it. It's pretty much healed. Like, I have no pain, anything like that. Nothing like that. So the needle that I used was just a normal like sewing needle. Ooh, don't do that. Because I think the actual needles that you're supposed to use are kind of like hollow. So yeah, and I heard that a normal needle can leave like shards of metal that you can't see in your nose, and that also can cause infection. So you don't want to do that. At the time, I probably should have researched more, and I probably should have known that that's something you shouldn't do, since there are piercing needles out there. That's why they make them, so you use them. But dumb me. Okay, thank you. I'm admitting it myself. Yeah, so don't do it yourself. Go to a professional. Yeah, sorry. Mine's healed, thank God. Also, I used a very tiny, like thing when I did it. Like, it was for my nose, so it was literally like the needle size of my nose, right? So I was freaking out that I would never be able to change it because it's so small, and it's like, where am I gonna get hoops like that? So I noticed it was like, it wasn't healing as right for like 2 weeks, and I was like, I don't know if this is right or if this is healing right or not, because it did hurt a little bit, and it was like, I don't know, kind of like nasty, right? By the time my lip was, but I was just like thinking it was my nose. I'm like, ugh. So I decided, you know what, I would go ahead and change it early, which I don't think you should do, especially if you get it, they tell you not to change it for a while, I think like 3 months or something like that. And right after I changed it, I noticed the week later that it healed like 10 times more, and I ended up changing it into one of these, but not this one. And somehow it fit in, and this was like 2 times bigger, and it didn't even stretch it or anything. I think it's just where, I don't know. So I ended up changing it into that, which sped the healing process up, and I still continue to clean it and things like that, because I obviously don't want to infect it. But main thing is, go do it at a professional place. I don't do it at home like I did. But yeah, I just got a lot of questions like that, and I thought I would just cover what I did and stuff like that. And that's basically all I did to keep it clean, and luckily it's not infected and it's still in. In my opinion, it's like the best piercing that I've ever done. I've never done any before, but like I've ever gotten done or did myself. I love it. I don't know. Some people don't like it. They call it like a bull ring or whatever they want to call it, or something like that, but I like it personally. And yeah, so I hope you guys like this video and it answered some of your questions that you were all asking. No, my nose did not fall off. I did not die of an infection and I'm still good. But don't do it at home. Like I said a million freaking times, go get it done by a professional. I'm not a professional, and I just wanted to show you guys my what I looked like when I was doing it, kind of thing, like showing you, I don't know. So yeah, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't pierce your own nose. Septum? Yeah, don't do it.